The Epstein money. Ah, ah.
So, the week has been consumed by what we call the Epstein files story. And yesterday's Wall Street Journal, the Wall Street Journal posted a story that Donald Trump wrote an entry into a book that commemorated Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday party, and everybody's sort of exploded as a result. But the fact is that President Trump has never made any secret of the fact that he was friends with Jeffrey Epstein for more than a decade. They had a falling out. They didn't talk to each other thereafter. And the fact that he wrote a bawdy entry into a book commemorating Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday strikes me as one of the least significant stories of the year. The story that is significant, because the Epstein files story is significant. The story that is truly significant was published in the New York Times today, and it follows the investigation that's being conducted by Senator Ron Wyden, the Democrat of Oregon. It has nothing to do with Trump. It has everything to do with how Epstein shipped money around the world and the degree to which he was doing this. There were suspicious transaction reports that just one from J.P. Morgan Chase was $1.1 billion of wire transfers over a long period of time. That is indicative of not of sex trafficking, but of money laundering. And so I think that the serious reporting that will take place from here on is the extent of Jeffrey Epstein's money laundering operations, and if indeed that was the way that he amassed as much wealth as he did. When he died, his assets were $660 million. You could pay all of Sullivan and Cromwell, perhaps New York's most prestigious law firm, $660 million, and they would give you far better tax advice than Jeffrey Epstein ever would. So the question of what he was doing, how did he amass all this wealth, and what were the services that he provided to amass all this wealth, it points ever more towards money laundering, and that, of course, raises the question, for whom was he laundering money? None of that has anything to do, as far as I can tell, with President Trump.
And suspicious activity reports, for the benefit of the audience, SARs, have been around for a long time. I can't believe this did not come out until today, given the amount of scrutiny put on Epstein over the decades. And it's one of those things where it's hiding in plain sight, and people didn't notice it because of the lurid nature of the criminal activity in which he is involved. But the money laundering deal here, that's with former Warsaw Pact and Soviet countries, and it might have a connection to the sex trafficking, but it's really money laundering. It's a very explosive story.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.